Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to our time on the couch tonight. This is the after party, right? After the NTA, the candidates event tonight. We appreciate your comments, your criticism, and advice after what happened tonight. But I just want to introduce to you the gentleman that made all the inspiration happen tonight. Duncan Mighty is to my left. This Segalink. In Africa, China.
TakeItBack. I'm sure.
It's important to let you guys know that we all decided to come together because we want to take our country back, and there is no looking back. That is why they all came to support tonight, and we just want to let you see them, hear from them a little bit, and you can ask questions. You may not be able to get your answers tonight because it's late and people want to go back to sleep. But we appreciate all of your support. We heard that NTA messed up the broadcast, the audio, because we're saying some pretty huge stuff, and they didn't want you to hear that. But we'll get to you the original content by tomorrow. I think it's going to be live stream online for those of you that have missed. If you missed the event, don't worry, we'll be back to you. But thank you so much, Duncan. People like to hear from you what you thought about tonight.
Thank you very much.
Because you've always pushed me, go out there,
Yeah, I appreciate so much. Like from the onset, I must say, I like your drive. I like what you're doing. But what happened today should let you know the reason why I wanted to be Mr. President. For me, it's not about the party angle. These are the things I've seen in you, that when you become a president of this nation, things like this shouldn't be happening. Like in Nigeria today, people go on media, everyone want to say what you want to say. There's no law behind anything. Like the last time we were in channels, TV, look at what it did.
Yes, they did the same to scrambled
so
broadcast.
You all need to understand that this is how it happens in Nigeria, and the reason why it should be done properly is because we haven't had. We need to have a president like you. But my advice is this. We cannot, be looking at things like this happen over and over again. It's high time we Nigerians need to tell ourselves the truth, especially at the poll, to take what belongs to us. At the end of the day, let me tell you, whether you like it or not, Nigeria is mine and Nigeria is yours. So whatever happened to our nation, it still relies on our hands. And I like telling people, the future tomorrow is now. I don't know about whenever you want the future to come. To NTA, make an advice on me. We're gonna just try. I'm gonna repent, give our life to God. You understand?
They need to give their life to Christ.
Jesus is the only way, man. God loves us. God, we will try to fear God. You don't understand? Because at the end of the day, what's happening today in our TV concerning when things good want to happen. So that means, if I won't do good tomorrow, like I can't do it's not nice. You understand? So God bless you. That shouldn't also discourage you.
No, it didn't take anything away from
but that's yes, Mr. President. Please. It is high time you put a proper TV agenda in our nation.
Yes.
Television don't make us, I see that old thing.
Yeah.
One upgrade, so that I'm not going to do this kind of thing. And one more thing, Duncan Mighty is #1 fan of Sowore.
TakeItBack!
Action! Number one fan. I'm a big fan. From the first day I saw what you were doing, I didn't even believe at the time Abiola was campaigning, you were there like back to back. And whether we like it or not, Abiola is one major power of our democracy, whether he's alive or not. Yes. But I like what you're doing, but don't forget, Nigerians have suffered a whole lot.
Yeah.
Nigerians have passed through a whole lot. Whatever you're doing, and I want to say something today. it does not really matter about the election. It does not really matter about the nation, but it matters about the individuals in this nation. It is high time we should realize that even if we're not having election coming close, this is what we should see our country as. This is what we should see this nation as. We as individuals should become nation builders who, aside our different businesses, we should come together and look for how we can be able to put Nigeria together, support each other, see ourselves doing better. I know that's going to come in short time. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Sega, thank you so much. You asked the question and we actually didn't get to it because we didn't have time. But I appreciate your presence, and I know that you are out there doing a lot. Sega is the person who started the endorses. Yeah, this is the guy who started endorses.
Please, a round of applause. Sorry to cut you. Yeah. You see what we're talking about.
Quality people.
It is high time we should speak up. It is high time. See,
and funny enough, a whole lot of youths don't even know that.
Don't even know.
Yeah, this man is
the brain behind
saving lives.
Stuff. Because I was a victim.
Yeah,
too,
you see, like today in Port Harcourt, I'm building a TV station. I'm spending over 780 million naira, no sponsor. And somebody that is saying, Duncan Mighty, why allow government? I say, look, the reason why the industry is not working in the south side is not because we don't have artists or we don't have a record label. There is no media projecting us. Yes. There is no TV projecting our music. Before you go play, that's go Lagos or go play your music. So if we as the celebrities, the musicians, don't invest our money to build that television, who is going to do it for us? These politicians are busy spending money when there is election. You understand? So I cannot be praying, God, use this governor, be TV for us. God, use me, be television for my business. Wow. So that's why Nigeria belongs to all of us. Now all of us get Nigeria. Yeah. Shana don't they cry. Shana they cry and 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 they cry. You too, you go feel crying. No be war, won't fight. No one kill anybody. God give us different ideas to make things work. And I know this time around you don't work. We say, hey, take it back. Take it back. Action.
All right, man. So, Sega, just just tell our people how you felt tonight.
Okay. Thank you for having me on the
very
program.
critical.
And I just want to say that I'm really proud of my brother here. We've been together for a very long time, and when he came back into the country to share the vision, I think I'm one of the first set of people you told.
That's right.
Yeah, yes, that you're running for president. I said, look, anything that you are in, I'm in, because we're in the business of fighting injustice. Yes. And whether we fight it through political offices, whether we fight it individually from where we stand, whether we fight it on the front, on our balconies, if the bottom line is that we're fighting it. So, and for you, it's a win. It's a win because it's not just winning about winning an election. It's about showing the world what you stand for. Yeah. Showing the world where you're putting your money at. Yeah. Showing the world that you're putting your mouth where your money is. Or your money where your mouth is. Showing the world that you are ready to die for what you believe in. And you've been doing it, you've been taking a lot of risk from area finish.
Exactly.
Before we even knew what SARS was, you have already experienced SARS.
Yeah. I was picked up by SARS in 1998.
Imagine. Yes. So these things have been happening, and there's no coincidence. God knows how to orchestrate things. Yes. So when people tell me somebody cannot do something, I'll tell you, you are not God.
Yes.
You cannot say somebody cannot do something. When they said Sowore will not debate, I said, you are not the media. We are the media.
Exactly.
And so you cannot tell us what we can or we cannot do.
Yes.
When we went to Unilag to say, okay, we're going to do something on housing, on whatever, and then the intellectuals came and said, no, Sowore will not come. I said, Sowore is not coming, I'm not involved.
Wow.
You understand? And if Sowore is not coming, this thing is not going to happen, because at the end of the day, day you have an empty hall.
Yes,
and
sir.
if we're not involved, no politicians will listen to you. Nobody will break their campaign because a UNILAG professor wants to speak to them. They won't come.
Yeah.
But when we put our voice in, because of the integrity we have built with the power of God that is strengthening us, people will come, and then Sowore too will be there, regardless of what. If UNILAG is genuinely standing or standing for Nigeria, and standing for Nigeria of the future, standing for Nigeria of today and of generations to come, they will contribute to nation building by opening their doors and forgetting whatever prejudices they may have and making sure it happens. And genuinely speaking, these people they are enlightened people, and they proved it was that look, they are enlightened. They accepted all the arguments and they opened their doors, and that day was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was, in fact, it was one of the best outings ever. And now today again, history repeats itself. We had a wonderful time at NTA. Despite the fact that some people think that they can be smart, the news went out there, and we're all here enjoying and bathing in that euphoria of, look, we have passed a message across, and it continues to go on. Whether election turns out to be a win or not, the movement gets stronger. Now nobody will say they don't know who Sowore is. Nobody will say they don't know Sowore is a force.
And you know what I said to them when they asked if I'll concede?
Yes, because if the election is free and fair,
there's no way we can lose a free and fair election to these guys. It's not possible.
So that's the thing. So we continue to stay strong, continue to fight for justice for Nigerians, because you are not fighting for yourself.
Absolutely.
And I've said it in coalition sittings, I've said it everywhere, that when it comes to people who are actually out for service, I can speak for you. I can speak of Fela Durotoye, who will stand by you if you become president tomorrow.
Absolutely.
You understand? So, and I know, so we know where we're from, and we know where we're coming from. So there's nobody, and nothing can intimidate anybody. And that's why one of the reasons why we all know where our strengths are, and we have all been doing all that we can to ensure that we exert our energy and we apply ourselves in places where we know that at the end of the day, generations to come will talk about it. Generations to come will build on the foundation that we have laid down. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate your tenacity. I appreciate the fact that you are giving it all it takes. And there are millions of people who enjoy what you're doing and who are following your footsteps. Nigerians lack role models. And you're putting yourself out there, to show that you are a worthy role model. You are showing that with your consistency. You are showing that with your energy. You are showing that with your integrity. You are showing that with your transparency. You are showing that with your accountability. And we really, really love what you're doing, which is why I can cut out anything that I'm doing and be there by your side.
I really appreciate that.
Support you, regardless of what anybody has to say.
Exactly.
I don't hide my feelings. I don't hide where I stand, and I always let people know, because I don't seek validation from outside, it's from within. And I want the best for my country. I want the best for Nigeria.
You have a line on Twitter that I love. When people attack you, you say you're probably new here. Otherwise, you will know that I don't seek validation from anybody.
There's no point. Because this is where I stand, and anybody who cares about what I stand for will realize that, look, this guy is not about the politics or anything. I'm about the future of this country. A time will come when we'll not be able to jump around like this. What will now happen?
Exactly.
What will now happen? The children of Tinubus will be pushing us all around. So we don't want all those things to happen. That's why we're building generations to come and serving as role models for them. And very soon, in the next few days, you will see people from United Nations, people from America, people from all over the world coming to Nigeria to begin to align themselves, because they know that this is the trigger of Africa.
Exactly. Oh, absolutely.
So that's where we are, and I appreciate my brother here, African China.
African China. Thank you so much for coming, man. People want to hear you, because you always say that it is.
First of all, I want to say I give God the glory for giving us life. And also, I want to thank God for your life too. I want to thank God for your strength. I want to thank God for everybody that has supported you. Because a whole lot of people have been asking African China, why don't you go into politics? And I said to them, I'm an activist. And he said, yes, we know, but since you've been talking about these things and there's no change, why don't you people go there and change it? Now I'm proposing you to the people. Because because everybody has been asking me, what's my take? What's my take? He's my take. Just like just like Duncan said when he said, it's not about the party, but it's about the person, the mindset, and the what I know about politicians. I have scanned you, and trust me, the qualification is there.
Yeah.
And I stand for the youth of this country to tell them, listen, this is the real change. Let's change the change. Because today I discovered that a whole lot, last debate with channels, same thing happened. And they did this one with the NT again, no sound.
Yes.
And I'm like, why? Why? Because they do not want the people, the youth out there. It's all about a whole lot of you and I there, not to hear. Because when you know hear, you don't know what's in them talk. And I pray this court will come out, a clearer court will come out and will be shown. Because it's not some of our mama, they're not the social media, they're not on social media. But I pray you as a young guy, you will help us talk to your mom. 2 derrick of rice, no be your problem. And it has never been any of our problem.
Yes.
We've been sending money back home for our parents to take care of themselves, their illness and all that. So after 4 years, somebody now remember your mother with 2 derrick of rice. Please tell your mom to stay at home. You can do better.
That's right.
Wow.
You can do better. You know, and I love the area when you stood your grounds about electricity.
Yes.
Truly, when that lady asked a whole lot of questions I wanted to ask,
Yes.
they've already asked it, and that's why I kept quiet. And I don't want to look stupid, you know, after somebody, like copycat, somebody just asked this question and I had to go back because you answered those questions. And there's another thing you did again. You know, I don't know if you took note, all the questions that were asked from the crowd. When you're about to answer those questions and hit the nail, the lady tries to stop you. And I love the way you always make sure you finish. And that, because what they are trying to do is to see your flaws, see your mistakes, so that they can always have something. Yes, and there was this comment she made that said, you said you will, what was that thing again? You said you will increase the tax.
Yes.
Like you said no. You said I rebuke it. That was the comment. Yes. You said you rebuke it, and you see, sometimes these people try to put words into your mouth so that they will use it to rope you.
And said you said.
Yeah.
And say you said. But I thank God for His grace upon your life, and thank God for the knowledge that you have. And that's one thing I want to tell the youth. If him not do now you go do him. We keep sitting down and we just keep blaming the old ones, and we keep telling them not them fault, not they no send us. But this time around, I think a Messiah has come.
Yeah.
A Messiah has come. And I want you people to know that this is the Messiah. In case you must know, I am not doing this because of 1 naira. I have never collected a dime, and I will not.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it for my children. I have a 10-year-old and I have a 6-year-old daughter. 2 of them, so beautiful. I keep looking at them. When I look at them like this, I see my first and my second, they're so brilliant. And I look at them and I ask myself, so when these children finish school now, what are they going to do now? Anything where I put for ground and now they will continue from. As you mean, don't turn a hairdresser. And then we'll go to and then go school finish. A lot of us out there, you guys out there, you are graduates.
And riding keke napep.
And you're driving keke napep.
Yes.
The best job they can offer you and I is security job, receptionists, and sales boy in a hotel. A graduate.
It's like what I was saying today, that fight against minimum wage for workers when they earn maximum wage?
Exactly.
You know, yes.
You know,
They
so
go for the highest. You know, the salary of a senator is for a month is the salary of a minimum wage earner for 38 years and 30,000. And you are there, and it's the people that are earning the highest that is questioning the people that we are proposing to pay 100,000 naira to.
my people, it dey painful. If we talk for English, people not hear English. Who broker, it dey painful.
Yeah.
It dey para me, they annoy me because me myself, I know how old I did when I did here. I could remember. I remember those when Nigeria was 25 when we go this in TBS. Nigeria is 25. All we survive. Arise, salute the nation. Come join the celebration. The people united will never fall. The sun will shine, the rain will fall.
On our land.
Wow.
Till
That's
today,
the mighty.
I don't see that brightness again. Rather than darkness now at the worker inside. And it hurts me. The media, they shut us down. Because why? With the talk, everybody one day associated, one day very close to politicians. Somebody come up, call himself honorable, you go to look at him like Messiah. He not be Messiah. He's actually working for you. He did work for you. Not they let people they take you for granted. There is nothing honorable. Not they see him like Messiah. Not they beg him for peanuts because at the end of the day, now points he go give you. Only on this election time now they drop bulk. But after this election, you not go near that gate again because one Mopo they gate, SSS they gate. You not go even that gate. If you pass on 2 times, they go ask you what they find. You see, but now that they allow you enter compound, so my brother, think twice. Now you owe your future now. Now you owe your future. Anything where you like, talk. But talk they cheap. Trust me, don't believe me, go suffer. We all go suffer if we make the same mistake again. God bless you, God bless Nigeria.
Wow.
Big account for Brooking. There was the question where I asked Sowore for presidential, Sowore for that place. When we say people, they wonder, say, actually, I need dictionary, this guy, the right. You know? Now, we say, they ask and say, this one, where we say, we know, say, the thing will be called education. Now, actual indoctrination. Yes. What's be indoctrination? Instead, may they open your heart, may you suppose they think for yourself. Yeah. All the school where they build all over the world. Now, for me, for they be able to think for ourselves. But the one where they give us for here, now for me, for they do as they tell us. So now indoctrination. Anybody will talk say you go school, spend all those years, carry cardboard, come out, make they can find job where they go to take talk say minimum wage. Then the person don't like you.
Yes.
If the person like you, then go make you independent so that you can feel grow opportunity from under your own feet. Now African China be this, you know where they find work. Him get his own gift from him, but he will say him be brand for you. Yes, people go look and say this, so they say, okay, I beg, just come mention the name of my product, make I forgive you. Because they respect him because of his discipline. You know, we say you wake up one morning, become African China, now practice. Yes. You know, I know they when they master in art. You don't master in art finish, you don't become brand. And you become brand finish, in picture alone on top bag, that bag will cost past any bag when you get any picture. Now because of discipline. So if you get education, you go there enlightened to know how to market yourself to the world, to make life better than people did before. See, you know if you come out entertainment for Nigeria matter. Because no matter how rich way you get, money they make person happy now. So when they make person happy now, waiting they communicate with your spirit, where they make you they listen to waiting they talk to you from inside. So I ask the question for them, we say, how we go take begin to re-engineer the way we be think?
Education
will be indoctrination. When say people will just they talk nonsense, no go talk say na him be erudition. What be erudition? People will say they don't think well before they talk. The thing when they can't talk, when they open the eyes of every other person when they hear what they talk.
Open their mind.
No, we say you just hear people they talk yama yama because they don't steal money. You know, you go watch TV, you go watch news, listen to politicians. You go the wonder say how this one take become leader for this kind of country. We say we get talented people. And then I come to talk to you again. How again we say success, the meaning of success. You go change and when we say you know go be waiting success, no go be say somebody who don't steal money, who don't buy big car, they live for big house. That's not the success. Success would be say the thing what they do, it inspire people who you don't even know at all. If you want to count how many people we know African China or Duncan Mighty or Sowore right now, we don't know if you count them finish. People who you know even feel know. Yeah. Because they don't hear a message, they don't appreciate a message, they know what things stand for and they respect them because of it. So how are these not saying, share for inside your government, if you become president, how you go take, you know, make this thing day very serious, how critical you go make this social engineering day, how they ask and say, so you go prioritize them. Maybe say everybody go begin say, no, say for my society, not be only me they get sense. Yeah. Everybody they think right. Because in some society, some of them, if you not talk say this thing no good, everybody go cost now. Say, well, now you own too much. You don't read the back of book finish. But if say in the government they will say they will put everybody so national orientation as we get at that time. The song we just sing that now. Now the song we they hear will they inspire us as we grow up with that. That's why our generation better pass the generation when they come so. We know they do Yahoo that time. We know they do all these funny things. We they build ourselves, they read our book, they do exam, they pass them. And we don't get lesson teacher. So now the thing where I ask you that, say, maybe tell Nigerians how you go take make sure say all the generation where they come from behind, when we they go when we go grow old, when we go get picking, when we say when we go get sex, you know, how now government will take make sure say education work. When we say the meaning of nation building go they impacted into the people who say we don't go in them. In our curriculum and our character. And the thing why they ask me that.
Well, the thing we call value reorientation with that,
yes.
You know, because we don't lose our value for
yes.
this country. And because people now the wrong people will they praise, now the wrong people they give chieftaincy type to this one, not be only for our education system, for our cultural system, for our religious system, everything they warped. And we will change our. You know, now make me talk about consequences that time when we talk about corruption because somewhere in fact we want to talk for that place what time do they say it will reach point where we will create corruption museum for this country so that we will paste pictures of all the corrupt people say nah Babangida Avenue with this nah this one this thing with that you know nah Ibori you know street with this for and we will really take some of the things put for glass where they steal. That's how countries change their values is by mobilizing shame against things that are wrong and you know giving commendation and promoting things that are right. And here we are only promoting things that are wrong, you know. But we appreciate you guys coming on the couch with me tonight. We're supposed to be a long one, but we've all been out for so long. Guys, we will be taking a break and we'll be back. But if you are there and you watched us tonight, you liked it, or you even think there's something you can do to help, please, we don't have much time left. Continue to donate and support the movement. You have donation accounts pinned to this the page. I'm sure you know you can see that we are competing very well. And like I said during my final submission tonight, when I was asked that last question, that you know if you lose the election, would you concede? Say, if this election is free and fair, there's no way we can lose to Buhari, there's no way we can lose to Atiku, and there's no way we can lose to any of our competitors. We are out to win and we're on the path to victory. You know, thank you guys a lot and have a great night. And of course, we'll be back here very soon. Take it back. Action. Take it back. Take it back. Action. And you guys.